Well, aren't they?
Cathartic.
I don't know why I always think of the wrong word first. Yeah.
Are we live?
We're live.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You spring it on me like that.
That's what you got to do.
I had a speech prepared and everything. No, I didn't. I don't.
Yeah, you said it before we recorded it. Yeah. So I've got the episode laid out for us. I'm just going to give it to you straight. First off, we're going to go into some historical coincidences. Some cool historical coincidences.
Okay, you say you're going to give it to me straight. Why don't you just like slightly change some stuff for me, actually?
No? No, I don't think so.
No? Okay, fine, whatever. Fine, tell me what we're really going to do then.
And then, continuing on the straight line, we're going to talk about Jam Master Jay and his death.
Oh.
Yeah, because he got murdered. And right. They've just found his murderers last year.
Really?
Yeah, it took like over 20 years to figure out who was the culprit. They obviously knew some fishy business was up, but they weren't convicted till last year, February, a year ago. So, and then we're going to finish off this episode with some AITA, or Am I the Asshole?
Oh, yeah, that.
Yes, classic fun stuff. Am I the Asshole is always a good ripping read. A lot of it's actually... going through it when I was researching for this earlier, I'm like, wow, like, why did you even post this?
You're all the asshole.
Yeah, you're just an asshole for making me waste my time reading this.
I think that is the case a lot of these times. Yeah. People that are posting like, am I the asshole? It's like, if you have to ask, bro.
Yeah. I mean, there's like there's a few that were like,
well, I guess we'll have to see one.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, we'll get into that when we get into that. Yeah. Yes. Damn you for make me not veer off the straight line I was on.
Damn me. Big words, dude.
Bless you.
Wow, yeah, that you reversed it and upped it once. So
that's
twice.
Right, yeah, you're plus one blessing. So there you go.
Okay, well, all right.
I actually got called a messiah yesterday. Some guy at work. He said I didn't get called a messiah. He said I looked like a messiah. Yeah. Because of my big poppin' beard.
Is that what messiahs look like? They got a big old beard on them. Nice. It is a fucking poppin' beard, though. It's actually a very well-shaped beard now that you mention it.
Yeah, and he's like, you just need a robe, dude. And I'm like, maybe. Yeah. But, I mean...
Were you naked? Like,
yeah, I go to work naked.
You're like at the pool? He's like, yeah, it's cool, but you just need a robe, dude. Anyway.
Holy shit. Oh, yeah. Strutting around. Yeah, that's fair enough. But, yeah, I'm getting a lot of compliments on the beard. I'm just like, okay, fair cool. Enough. I guess it's something, but...
I guess it's something.
Because my GF significant other likes it, so that's why I'm keeping it.
Well, that is something also.
I grew one when I was 24, and it was not the same.
Right now, you look just like the Zigzags guy.
On the rolling, yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's great. You got the toque and everything. Hell yeah.
So anybody out there that's if you don't actually watch our videos and you're just trying to get a visual representation of who this guy is, think of the Zigzag guy.
Oh my God, people watch videos.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess there's
some. There's some. Oh, and shout out to New York.
Hey.
New York is that way, man.
Thanks, kid.
Hey, what's up, New York?
New York.
The Big Apple's watching.
Yeah, they're in the lead.
We're coming up in the world.
Moving on the downloads from Myrnica. So thank you, New York. That's really cool. Missouri, we still love you.
Yeah. Are you still tuning in? That's awesome.
Yeah, they're close second, but New York took the cake this time.
Oh my gosh, you guys slipping. Let's go.
Let's go, Missouri. And
who's
still say
cooler,
hi.
Missouri or New York? We'll find out.
We will one day. Yeah, we'll make that an actual a challenge at a live show we do.
That'd be
sweet.
Yeah, that would be sweet to get out.
Missouri versus New York. Okay, so the first thing is some historical coincidences that are pretty cool.
Okay. You want to try that one again?
Yeah, pretty cool. I shouted it. Okay. The man who survived 2 atomic bombs.
Whoa.
Have you heard of this?
You're allowed to be talking about this, right? You're not like redacting things. Pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Anyway.
On August 6th and 9th, 1945, the United States detonated 2 nuclear bombs over the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, respectively. Oh, like, not respectively, they did it. Respectively.
Not with respect.
Yeah.
It's one of the more disrespectful things you can really do, actually. I would say.
Respectively, of course. Yeah, no hard feelings, right? Yeah.
One each, I believe.
The blast and the radiation they caused afterward killed nearly 90,000 people. Jesus.
It's very horrible.
That is terrible. But in 2009, the Japanese government confirmed that there was at least one man who was in each city on the days of the bombings and lived to tell the tale.
Oh my God, this poor dude.
That's insane, yeah. On August 6th, Susomu Yaguchi was
I don't know about that.
I'm trying to sound it out.
Are you okay?
Was in Hiroshima on a business trip. As I was walking along, I heard the sound of a plane. Just one, he told a British newspaper. I looked up into the sky and saw the B-29, and it dropped 2 parachutes. I was looking up into the sky at them, and suddenly it was like a flash of magnesium, a great flash in the sky, and I was blown over. By August 9th, he had returned home to Nagasaki, only to experience the trauma for a second time. Despite the double radiation exposure, Yamuchi lived to 93, and he passed away in 2010 from stomach cancer.
Wow.
That's fucked. Like, just imagine seeing Obama and just being like, yeah, that's sick. That's all she wrote for me. And then like come back on a business trip. I'm pretty sure Family Guy made a joke about that. Like a business guy going like, oh no, it was a monkey falling out of the sky. Never mind. Yeah, keeping it straight here.
Straight down the line.
But yeah.
We didn't even say hi. We didn't even say hello to anybody or hi or anything. You just were like summarizing what we were going to talk about, and then we just slid right into.
Oh, hi everybody.
Borderline inappropriate pronunciations. But anyway.
Straight to business, man. Straight to business.
Yeah,
that's what we do. Yeah, okay. We love you all. We said hi to New York.
Well, yeah, that's all we're here to do, actually. Everything else is just bonus.
That's right. Yeah. We're straight to business. But hi, everybody. We love you. All right. What do you think about that? Do you have anything to add to that, man?
Add to the man? I mean, I can't tell if he's lucky or unlucky. I mean, it's like, oh, he's lucky he lived to be 90, but he also got stomach cancer, which is a horrible
That is a pretty rough way to go.
Terrible thing. And also just...
Contributions from radiation? Probably. Did you think it would take 60 years?
Man, he could
probably smoked.
He probably had McDonald's and smoked at some point.
Yeah.
I mean, damn it, I'd have a cigarette if I could.
A Big Mac if I...
Jesus. Oh my God.
What a legend. Yeah.
What is his philosophy, I wonder? I want to meet this guy. Like, did he just... Yeah, I mean...
He's a bunch of bones now, but like see some videotape of...
It would be... I'm not... I will... Even if he was alive, I'm not going to go meet him, but... I meant to say it would be cool to talk to somebody like that and see what's on their mind.
It's like, was it all a hoax? Yeah, no.
What?
Yeah.
No. It's horribly desensitive.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about this anymore.
Okay, we're moving on to the next one.
Let's get you out of here, Dylan.
Yeah. The moon landing was a hoax. Anyways, besides the point, not a coincidence. Okay, so the next one.
Really want to believe that, and then they make a very compelling arguments when you. And
then I looked it up, and instantly everybody's like disproving theories of it. That's all like, no, you're wrong.
In the sense that like they did go, is what you're saying?
They did.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, but and there was another leap for flat earthers, and I'm actually starting to believe them.
Okay.
Because the water doesn't have any carbonation in it, so it is flat Earth.
Oh, for God's sake!
I heard that joke the other day.
It's flat water, you idiot.
Whatever.
Flat ocean theory?
Flat ocean theory, yeah.
Oh my God.
I probably ruined that joke. A guy told it to me.
Yeah, I was going to say, maybe. Yeah. Oh yeah, you liked it when
and I was like,
you heard it before.
5 minutes, 6 minutes, and I was like, oh, good one.
I heard, without anything to back it, and haven't looked at this up at all, but I just remembered right now that I heard they found a large pocket of water underground on planet Earth. Something like... I don't know now. This sounds insane, but as large as the ocean, essentially, but inside the Earth.
Trippy, and it's probably super hot.
I don't know. I don't know what the state of it would be.
Yeah.
I doubt that it would be
vapor chambers.
I doubt that it would be completely like sterile. So that means that life would grow in it. Can you imagine right now for a second, if this was the case, if there was an ocean-sized ball of water inside the planet somewhere?
And what creatures are there?
Yeah. What kind of things live in there?
Monstrosities, yeah.
Just leviathans eating leviathans.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Holy crap, dude.
Just ecosystem of the scariest shit.
Unaware of the surface.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I'm going to get derailed 20,000 times because that's the way I go. But I've heard of a story of like green people living in the earth, and apparently it was a true story in the 40s. Like, and they've never saw the light of day, and they were like one of them slipped away. We may have talked about this before.
Ew.
One of them, like, there was like a water, like in their town, like they had no idea about the people on Earth. In their ecosystem, they lived in the Earth.
Oh.
And they had a whole ecosystem under there. And then one got away and their skin was green because of their climate and no sun. And one of them somehow came.
Nothing could be worse to me than going through a tiny tunnel in the way deep in the earth, like forwards, and not being able to move or get stuck. Like, there's nothing.
I don't understand people who do that.
Worse. Like, I saw this video that just like haunts me of this guy just going into the tiniest space, like kind of like there's water and stuff around, but just like caving into a spot that looks like, only his shoes should be able to fit through.
Yeah.
And it's like going head first. It's like, how do you know what's on the other side?
Why are you doing that? Like, so
they must know what's on the other side. Obviously, they're not trying to get stuck, but like, nothing could be worse. Like, I hate it. I'm so claustrophobic.
Me too. That's one of my biggest things, and that's just people who do that stuff. I'm like, why? First off,
oh my God.
But I mean, I guess
not afraid.
But there's
logically, I mean, if I stop to think about it, logically, there shouldn't be anything wrong about it.
I mean, going into the unknown.
If you can fit, you can fit.
Yeah.
So whatever. But I just have such an irrational, insane fear of getting stuck and not being able to move my arms.
Well, I can tell you, I just watched a story from my guy, Mr. B. I've mentioned him a few times, Mr. Ballin, about a guy. I'm not even going to butcher where he was from, but he was in a place and he was actually looking for bat poop because they used it in farming. And that was like one of the only jobs out where this was. And he knew of a cave that nobody went to because it was far too tight to get in there.
Oh.
But he was like an extra skinny dude, and he's like, I can do it.
Shit's at.
And it was like so much because it was untouched for years, right? And there's pockets of bats and stuff like that. Anyways, he went in and he could just fit basically going forward. And then he had a rope that he like literally had tied to his like ankle just to like,
oh my God,
have a trail behind him. He had his headlamp, and then it was pitch dark too. So he's feeling around, and then he felt, and there was like a pocket, and he got some stuff, put it in his bag. And then he filled his bag, and then he looked up ahead, and you could kind of see like some bats flying around. So he knew there was another one. And then when he kind of got closer to it, it was a massive pocket. He's like, yo, gold. I just hit the gold mine. And then he went up to it, but then he looked, and there was a big, deep crack in that mountain too, downwards. And he was like terrified of falling in there, obviously, as anybody would. But it was like easy enough that he could like kind of crawl his body over it. It wasn't like a wide gap. It was just deep. So then he goes to go over it. But then guess what happens? His headlamp falls. But then he hears like a ping. So he knows that it wasn't that deep down, but it was deep enough. So then he goes to try to reach for it. Long story short, you know where this is going. Falls in the hole.
Oh my God, bro.
Stuck in there. I think it's like something like 72 hours. His brother went looking for him because his brother knew where he went to go for the stuff.
That's lucky.
Found him in there. 72 hours, and he heard just the faintest moaning, but his brother couldn't get in there to save him or help him at the time. And eventually I think they were able to like his like rope or whatever that he had, they were able to reef him out of there. And he was so fucking battered and just wasted away. And
out upside down in there for how long?
Yeah. Blood rushing to your head. Like, fuck. Yeah. Just for 3 days, dude. Yeah. Anyways.
A horrible thing to think about.
Yeah.
Having happened to you. So careful where you go crawling around, people.
That's the moral of that story.
When you go crawling for bat guano, you think you see a big juicy scoop in there.
Remember
your safety first. Okay?
That's right.
Get yourself safe access into there first.
Yeah. Oh, I hate those stories too. Yeah. Or cave diving or like underwater and shit like that.
I think that's the worst thing is going and adding the underwater element to it. It's
that.
like you're absolutely a maniac.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. You have to be. There's no other conclusion.
Or just the bravest ever. That's so crazy.
Okay, so we're gonna go back to the coincidences. The twins named Jim. So this is another coincidence. 1979, a set of twins was reunited at age 39. They had been separated at 4 weeks old and for 37 years. Hardly knew of each other's existence. So when they met, there was a few surprises. Both boys had been named Jim by their adoptive parents. Both loved math and carpentry. Both pursued careers in security. Even eerier, they each married a woman named Linda, divorced, and remarried women named Betty. As for their kids' names, James Allen and James Allen.
Ooh.
And one Allen is spelled with 2 L's and one Allen is spelled with 1 L. It was fascinating reunion, to say the least. I don't know why the last names would change. Because of the people who adopted them. Yeah, right. That is fucked.
Yeah. I just picture them just like, no way, no way,
like
no way,
yeah,
no way.
Just back.
What's his name? No way. No way.
No. Oh my god. Oh
No
my
way.
god. This can't be happening. Yeah.
Oh my God.
And after he's like, yeah, I'm full of shit. Yeah, I don't know. My name's John.
Yeah.
John?
He just kept saying, me too. Me too. That's crazy. Me too.
We're gonna sell this online.
Wow. That is really, but in all honesty, that is actually super nuts.
Pretty freaky.
I wonder how that happens.
I think there's some brainwaves waving, you know?
So,
Because me and my brother, I think, have a bit of a twin telepathy thing, and I'm a twin, you know? So
I wonder how much, because there was some study a while ago that was saying that a lot more of our behaviors are actually like predetermined by our genetics.
right.
So if you, I mean, most twins that grow up together, most do grow up together, and because they're around each other, they purposely probably try to do different things and
Right.
be their own person. And
Right.
they're not just going to do the exact same thing that their twin does.
Oh.
But if you were removed away and had no idea you even had a twin,
Right.
would you just naturally do way more similar things? Like, how predetermined are your genetics?
That's true. Because me and my brother always like, I always like red, and then he liked blue. Had to.
Because those are your things.
Yeah, that's
right.
what
That's your
individuality.
thing. It helps you get your individuality,
Yes.
right? And that makes sense for a twin.
But
My
I guess
cousins also were red and blue. You know, like
Yeah.
they have a color associated with their human being, which is
Yeah.
hilarious.
which is
but-
hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm mad.
I get
I'm
Brock
calm.
blue things and Tyler red things.
Yeah.
It's just funny, but
That's
yeah.
how they could tell us apart too. But then the other thing too is like their adoptive parents naming them the same is kind of weird because that's just random.
That is just purely. I mean, maybe they just look just like a gym.
A gym? Yeah. This baby looks like a gym. Yeah.
I mean, they're just genetically gyms. I don't know what to tell you.
Sounds like a shitty TV show.
No, yeah.
Genetically Jim.
Oh my god. It's a show about a guy who has to live with his clone.
Dude, write that down. Write that down.
Oh yeah.
We're
What do you
sell
mean
that to
write
Fox.
it down? Like we're not recording this in some way.
Oh yeah. Wait, what? Yeah. You can't take that, New York.
Oh, we're just talking right now? I gotta go.
Hey, these mics aren't even plugged in.
Yeah.
Okay, so for the next one, all the Eleanor Rigbys. In 1957, John Lennon and Paul McCartney met at a party at St. Peter's Church in Woolton. It was a fateful meeting, one that no doubt changed the course of musical history. But that's not the coincidence here. Just yards away from their meeting place was the grave of Eleanor Rigby. 9 years later, McCartney wrote the song Eleanor Rigby. He claimed he named the character after the actress Eleanor Braun and a store in Bristol named Rigby and Evans Ltd. Later, he admitted that the grave may have played a subliminal part in his song's namesake. Regardless, the deeds to Miss Rigby's grave was auctioned off but failed to sell. Poor thing, nobody went to her funeral either. Just a couple strays for Eleanor Rigby, Jesus.
Well, yeah, why did they have to say that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Nobody wanted to buy her plot, even if the Beatles made a song about it, and nobody went to her funeral. It's like, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Holy moly.
But
Well, anyway.
that's trippy though, that he it's like, no, of course not. I named it after Eleanor Braun. And I don't do a good Beatles accent.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Sounds great.
My name's Ringo. Yeah.
Wow. Spot on, dude.
Spot on. Stephen Hawking's death. This one's like mid, but I think it's trip.
Okay, guys, go to the bathroom, get some popcorn,
No, it's exciting.
do whatever it is. This one's a mid.
This is a mid, yeah. As Stephen Hawking himself would tell you, time is relative, but that doesn't quite explain why his death occurred on what many consider a fairly significant day. Einstein's 139th birthday, Galileo's 300th death day, and Pi Day, which is January, February, March 14th. Like 3.14. But what's a death day? I didn't know that people
The day that they died.
300
The
years.
anniversary of the whatever
Yeah,
day it
that's a
was
real
that
thing.
they passed away, I guess. I feel like they're just really looking for connections here.
Yeah, I'm sure of like three things. Yeah,
There were probably other things too.
yeah. There was the day that Jessica Simpson got married,
That's right.
Yeah.
The Australian Prime Minister had his daughter's birthday party.
right? Quinceanera. Yeah.
Yep, I think it was, yeah.
Oh man.
Anyway,
So yeah, mid. Anyways, hope your bathroom break was good, and we're going into a top tier 9 out of 10 one.
oh,
This is
shit, here we
crazy,
go.
yeah.
Okay, this is going to be nuts. Hang on to your butts, everybody.
Or your captain's hats. That'll make sense later. Don't let her aboard, is what the title of this one is. As a ship stewardess, you're bound to see some strange sights on the high seas, but to experience 2 of the most infamous sinkings and 1 collision, well, that's just bad luck. Fortunately for Violet Jessop, she survived all 3. Violet was aboard the RMS Titanic when it sunk in 1912. She was aboard lifeboat 16 and handed a baby to look after, as well as its sister ship.
She grabbed a baby.
Yeah, she's like, here, look after this baby. Perfect opportunity.
Give me that baby. I need it in the boat. I didn't survive the Titanic just to go down in this one.
Yeah, as well as its sister ship, the HMHS Britannic. When it sunk in 1916, her lifeboat was nearly sucked under the boat's propellers, but she jumped out and survived.
Oh,
yeah.
Wait, so it was sucked under the boat's propellers?
So I guess it was, but she bailed again.
And swam faster than her boat's ability to,
suck her in, yeah.
Wow, lucky and terrifying.
And very terrifying. She was also aboard the 3rd of the sister ships, the RMBS Olympic, when it collided with a British warship in 1911. There were no fatalities in this one. Jessup died at 83 of congestive heart failure in 1971.
Damn.
Yeah, 3 boat incidents. Is there any other boat? I don't even know. I think that's all 3. I mean, there's probably other ones, but
What do you mean?
like in history, boats going down,
Yeah.
but not due to war.
Yeah.
Due to leisure
Yeah,
boats.
there's a lot. Are you kidding? Dude.
Nope, there's 3. Changed my mind.
The ocean is littered with ships.
Yeah,
with
shipwrecks.
Absolutely. Tons and tons of stuff.
Yeah, is there a pirate who's been on he's like, that's nothing. I've been on 50,000 boat wrecks or something.
But you can't count it if you yourself are the one sinking them.
He's just a shitty pilot?
No,
Captain?
He's just like a bad pirate guy, I thought.
He's a bad pirate guy. Okay, and the last one, the sandwich that shaped the modern world. And get ready because after this, we're going into a sponsor. While you might have learned that World War I was caused by the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand, your history teacher could have left out the fact that the assassination was made possible because the assassins stopped for a sandwich. You see, the original attempt to kill the Archduke failed miserably. Their bomb hit the car behind Ferdinand's. Just a funny image. Oh, shoot. They're coming for me. But
It's not funny at all. What do you mean it's funny?
just, I don't know. It happened too soon. It's just like a bomb coming right behind the guy. I also don't know what Franz Ferdinand did.
It'd be horrifying.
Was he a dictator or something?
He was an archbishop.
Lazarus.
Yeah.
That's the only one I remember.
You mean Lazarus from Diablo?
Yeah, that.
Wow. Why did you say it like Mike Tyson? You're
I
like,
don't know, man. My mouth
Lazarus.
does things of its own sometimes. Lazarus.
Archbishop Lazarus. He let us down here. Yeah.
The bastard led us into a trap. Yeah. Oh, man. Okay, where was I before I went off? That's not hilarious at all. The bomb hit the car behind Ferdinand's, and he escaped the scene unscathed. Obviously, the assassins were angry about this, and one of them stopped to get a sandwich at a nearby cafe. Meanwhile, the Archduke dashed off in his car. I don't know why it's so cartoony in my head. Like, ha ha ha, and he's like running away, and it's like Mario almost, you know what I mean?
Okay, well, I mean, if we could see inside your head and that it was funny, then we would also, we would get it, I guess.
It's a little insensitive just to laugh at a guy getting bombed, yeah.
He did get killed, so.
Trust me, it's pretty funny up here.
Didn't last long, his survival.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the Archduke dashed off in his car, happy to be alive. Unfortunately, his driver made a wrong turn and passed right by the cafe where his attacker had stopped for a bite to eat. The man saw him, shot the Archduke and his wife, and sent the world into tailspin.
Gavrilo Princip.
Is that?
Of the Black Hand, yeah.
Is that?
Yeah.
Who did it?
Yeah.
The assassination is said to have been the launch point for World War I.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he went for a sandwich. He's like, I just like, damn it. And then he like looks, he's like, oh, pew, and then got him. Yeah.
Wow.
But
sweet.
Anyways, what's our first sponsor?
Peanut butter pickle sandwich. Get yourself a peanut butter pickle sandwich down at Peanut Butter Pickles. So you head down there and enjoy it. You got to get them fresh though. So I suggest you don't get them, skip the dishes, whatever. You go in, dine in, peanut butter pickles.
Peanut butter pickle sandwich. That sounds delicious.
Get them grilled, get them pressed in the panini press. You can get them on a popsicle stick if you want.
And rumor has it that's what the assassins were eating while he assassinated Franz Ferdinand.
Peanut butter pickles.
Peanut butter pickles. And we're back.
Those crunchy peanut butter pickles. Thank you very much. That was delicious.
Super, super good. Peanut butter pickle sandwiches or peanut butter pickles?
Well, I mean, they sent an entire crate full of all this different shit. So it was, I've only tried a couple things so far.
Who was the name of the assassinator? Assassin?
Gavrilo Princip.
Gavrilo Princip, the inventor of the peanut butter pickle sandwich.
Did he?
Yep.
Did he like was in the back of the restaurant making his own? He's pissed off at his like failed assassination attempt. He's like, you know what? Get out of the way. I know how to make a better fucking. I know what I'll do. Is there some peanut butter in here?
This assassination thing ain't working out for me. Yeah.
Wait a minute. There's the Archduke.
I'm back in, baby.
His hands are covered in like fucking peanut butter and pickles.
Holy shit. Fuck. Okay, so now we move on to a lesser enlightened story.
Like a 7 out of 10.
No, just
I love how if we just grade our own stories every time before.
this is a 1 out of 10. People get ready because you're not going to have your hats knocked off. It's the Jam Master Jay. You're familiar with Run-DMC, of course? Yeah,
sure.
So it was the DJ.
J-A-Y are the letters of his name, cutting and scratching all the aspects of his game. So check out the master as he cuts these jams, and look at us with the mics in our hands. Then take a count, 1, 2, 3. Jam Master J, Run-DMC. He's Jam Master J, the big beat blaster. He gets better cause he know he has to.
Gotta cue that Aesop Rock clip where he's like, it was a battleship gray sky the day I got the call Jam Master J died.
Ah.
It was a battleship gray sky the day I got the phone call Jam Master J died. So no, I'll probably never write another daylight because the stinger's tentacling more than a portable hay rides. It adds up when a pioneer fall in comparison to your 99 bottles of beer wall. There's banana peels in your hamster wheels, hand cannons in your shoebox, please. Mine's got Adidas, rest in peace. Get at me.
He's like talking on his like answering machine or whatever. Yeah, it's cool.
Okay. Yeah. More than 21 years after the death of Jam Master Jay, 1/3 of the legendary hip-hop trio Run-DMC, a jury has found 2 men guilty of his murder. Ronald Washington and Carl Jordan Jr.
Ronald Washington, hey.
Ronald Washington.
That's a good one.
I think...
Sometimes these names are fake.
I think I'm just like predetermined to find stories with the most random names. Like, what was it? Ziff Hardigan?
No, man. Wing Flanagan.
Yeah.
What the hell?
And it's like, I'm just meant to find these stories. Yeah. Ronald Washington. Yeah, that sounds like the most fake. It's like he was at McDonald's and then he like...
No, I don't know.
Yeah, White House. They face a minimum of 20 years in prison and a maximum life sentence for the 2002 killing of Jam Master Jay. More than 2 decades after they killed Jason Mizzle, which is his real name, in the recording studio, Jordan and Washington have finally been held accountable for their cold-blooded crime driven by greed and revenge. U.S. Attorney Breon Peace said that the victims, professionally known as Jam Master Jay, was a hip-hop icon and Run-DMC's music was born in Hollis, Queens in this very district, and beloved by so many at the tragedy of a life senselessly cut short. So, Mizzle had also been selling cocaine, and in August 2002, he received 10 kilograms on consignment to sell in the Maryland area.
Damn.
He was slanging the cocaine.
The white.
Yep. Washington and Jordan were brought in on the deal, which was worth almost $200K. It was worth a lot of money, $200,000. But after a disagreement between Washington and another participant, Mizzle cut Washington and Jordan out of the deal, prosecutors said. In an act that prosecutors called one of revenge, at about 7:30 p.m. on October 30th, 2002, Washington and Jordan entered a fire escape at the back of Mizzle's recording studio in Jamaica, Queens. They did so with the help of a third man who allegedly unlocked the fire escape. He will be tried in a separate case in January 2026.
What? Crazy.
Yeah, so there's a third guy, I guess. Yeah, but he hasn't even been tried yet.
Until not even next year. Wow.
Yeah, for a while. Yeah, this is breaking. Mizzle was playing video games and going over documents with his business manager and greeted the 2 men as they entered. Jordan, who is Mizzle's godson, which adds an extra level of betrayal, then pulled out a gun, shot Mizzle twice in the head at close range.
Wow.
He died on the scene, this district attorney's office said. So that's the whole thing. So it was a drug deal that he got cut out of, and it was his own godson that killed him.
That's savage.
Yeah.
That person is like living GTA in real life for some
like
reason.
going up the
They
fire
think it's
escape,
real, yeah.
letting somebody in, and then just running and playing video games.
Executing someone. Like,
Yeah.
holy shit.
Fucked up.
That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know.
It's guilty, 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 guilty.
Wow.
That's what the judge said. Anyways, I had to throw that in there.
Moly.
I guess I didn't, but
I guess I didn't have to do
no,
that.
I didn't have to. My hands weren't tied, but yeah. So
Rest in peace.
rest in peace, homie.
That
But
sucks.
I mean, nobody deserves to die, especially like that, especially by a family member. But at the same time, don't want to get it mixed up in
Gangster
that
shit
shit.
also.
Gangster
I
shit.
I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gangster life.
Um,
They're not kidding when they rap about that stuff. I mean, damn.
yeah, I guess so. Like they're the real deal, man. Run-DMC. Okay, and now we're on to our third segment. Am I the asshole? Okay, so I got two.
Dylan.
Yes?
What? Oh, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, being alone on my B-day. I wanted to be alone and just relax or play video games, and wanted to do that for a little over a month. My family kept telling me, what are we doing? And what do you want to do? I got tired of it and decided to say, let's go play golf or something. One of my family members decided to make a cookout, which honestly was too much. I didn't want to, but didn't want to be rude either. I said yes since I wanted it to be just close family members, the ones that we went to play golf with. She started telling me over the days. She invited this person, then another family. I was getting tired of it already. I never wanted a party for my B-day. My family members are telling me, why do I look so sad, or what's with the phase? To be frank, she did tell me if I wanted to cancel it, I could, but I didn't want to seem rude. The party happened and I want to cry and yell. I wanted to be somewhat alone, but it turned into a party. I know that my parents and family members are going to start yelling at me since I had a straight face the whole time. Am I the asshole for wanting to be alone and wanting to lash out?
It sounds like you didn't communicate properly. And also, you can't say, I didn't want to seem rude, but also it's to the degree where people are asking what's with the face.
Right.
You know, so like either you're happy with it and you're okay to be there, or you know, you're not happy. But also kind of, I don't know, your birthday is also a day for celebrating you.
Right.
Which is, for some people, their birthday is where they get to be the king and do whatever they want, and that's fine. For some people, their birthday is to be celebrated by a bunch of people. You should probably respect somebody's wishes if they're vocal enough about those wishes. But also, if it's your birthday, you got to understand that like your parents and, you know, your friends and those people who want to celebrate you, you should be grateful that you have people who want to celebrate you. There are people who are just alone and don't have anybody to celebrate them. So, you know, at the same time, like I get not wanting to be rude, and that's why they let it happen, is because they understand this, obviously, that like, you know, people are putting in effort and whatnot, but I don't know. Maybe a bit more effort could have been put towards, you know, okay, well, on a different day, let's do,
right,
you know, whatever, video games and chilling or whatever, but like just so you a heads up, you know, on your birthday we're going to be having people or whatever
celebrating you.
I don't know, whatever it is, you know. I don't like it. I'm a very social person, so it's hard for me to imagine when somebody really doesn't want a bunch of attention.
Totally.
But I think that should be respected. Like if they just don't want a gang of people showing up and that would make their day worse, then you shouldn't probably do it.
And I agree with, so the comments on this one is they think that the Redditor here is the asshole, the person who posted it. That's what they all came to agree on. And then somebody said, like, fair enough, like I'm an introvert too. It was like a girl that was saying this, and she's like, and like I appreciate my alone time, she said, and like honestly on my birthday sometimes I just want to be alone, which I'm like, okay. And then apparently she said she'll like get her husband to go out, get her a bottle of wine, her favorite wine, and then leave. And then she just drinks wine, watches TV by herself on her birthday, and that's it.
Yeah, you could go for a walk if you're overwhelmed, and also remember that it's only going to be a couple hours and then you will be alone again, you know, at home in your bed, whatever.
Social anxiety is a real thing.
Try your best to weather the thing, and just remember that people are there for you.
Exactly.
You know? And if they're giving you shit like what's with the face and stuff, then just like, I hate to say it, it's hard to do it, but just be honest. Like, I just get nervous in crowds.
Yeah.
It's nothing personal.
Yeah. I'm just,
you know, you're allowed to say, I just get nervous in crowds.
Socially overwhelmed. Yep.
Yeah.
Totally.
People all take it personally. When someone's frowning, they think that, oh, what can I do to make that stop? You know, what can I do to help this person? It's their birthday. They shouldn't be frowning. What can I do? So they come up and say, what can I do? Right. But really leaving them alone would be what they could do.
Yeah. Right.
But you're more than welcome. And you don't want to be rude and say, well, I wish I was left alone.
Yeah.
Because you haven't seen this person in forever. So it's like a really tough situation to be put in. But you are allowed to say, I just get nervous in crowds. You know, I'm not used to this. I just have a lot of people and a lot of attention, and it's really sweet, but I just get nervous.
And it's if you're going to be that much of an introvert too, like I'm not a psychiatrist over here or anything, but if you're going to be that, if it's that overwhelming for you, then I think you need to work just a tad harder on your communication skills.
Just with your parents or
With your
whoever
parents,
it is
exactly.
that is organizing this against your will.
Yeah, it's like we got a clown, we got a fucking
Well, yeah, that's
a keg. Sounds like a dope birthday.
I was gonna say, yeah. You're also allowed to just go for a walk if people are like not listening to you at all and are just
Right.
doing everything, getting clowns and all this stuff when you didn't ask for it.
Any of it, yeah.
But you have to be clear, because if they're like, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? They kept asking, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? And so instead of her saying, or whoever it is, them saying, I want to very badly to do nothing.
Yeah.
What I want is for everyone to leave me alone just for a day. We can we can hang out or we can, visit different people at different times on different days for whatever, because I do miss those people. But for my birthday,
Yeah.
mom and dad, what I want is to totally just have like serenity
Yeah.
and just we'll rent some movies and stuff. Maybe one or two of us can hang and watch, or just me by myself in the basement. I would like to do that. And then it sounds like because the parents kept asking, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? That if they had responded and said clearly that that's what they want to do, the parents would have been like, oh, damn. Okay, well, let's get you like bubble bath and let's get you candles. Yeah. Let's do, what movie do you want us to rent? What pizza do you want? We'll hook it up.
Yeah.
Because that's all the parents just want you to be happy.
Right. And they can't read your mind. Yeah.
That's right. They're not trying to be an asshole and force a bunch of interaction on you. What they're doing is they're trying to make your birthday memorable so that they're not feeling guilty years later. Like, what did we let her have, or that we let them have their birthday just with nothing?
Yeah. Delisio pizza and a high five.
Right.
Yeah.
Like they want to do something for you. So you let somebody do something for you, I guess is what I'm saying. It's not always about you. It's about letting somebody do something for you. Your friends and your parents love you.
Yeah.
So anyway.
And it's true. There's some people that don't have that at all. So
be grateful.
Yeah. Respect. Yeah, for sure. All right. Okay, so I think we determined that one, and then we're on to the second one. So this happened 5 days ago. This is a very recent post, but it was one of the more popular ones.
Damn, recent asshole.
Am I the asshole for asking my girlfriend if she can take a shower? My girlfriend really only showers once a week, twice if I'm lucky. Typically,
damn.
Yeah.
You're not the asshole.
Yeah, automatically, yeah. Jesus.
No way, dude.
Typically, we go to the gym together, and I've often asked her why she doesn't shower, and she's always comes with things like, oh, women don't really sweat much, and I sweat very little, even for women's standards. Whatever that means.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's not about...
It's
not just about sweat.
Yeah.
It's just kind of...
Hygiene. God, yeah. And I don't buy it because
shower.
I can smell.
Oh, no, bro.
I used to just suck it up because I know she's extremely sensitive.
Oh, what a
kind of
nice
not safe
dude.
for work here, but
no.
This even affected our sex life. I used to love going down on her, but after not showering after workouts, long work days, etc., I've lost interest.
No kidding, dude. Like, yeah. I'm sorry. That's what's up.
No more muff divers for her.
Oh, my God.
Fast forward a bit. She now starts using the sauna at the gym. Maybe an average of 2 times a week.
Is he trying to get rid of this man? Sheesh.
She still refuses to shower. But a period in between everything after that.
Oh my God.
I said, there's just no way you don't sweat in the sauna. Just me sitting 5 minutes in there gets me soaked. She says she doesn't sweat much there either. And she sits there for 20 minutes. Oh my God. Things are now worse. I can smell her very badly. Almost.
Guys, get up out of there. That's fucking brutal.
Yeah, you gotta admire this guy's dedication, but
this is the kind of shit a dude will go through. You imagine?
Yeah.
If the dude was a stinky, as if she would be questioning whether or not she's the asshole, she'd be like, "Yo,
yeah,
get your ass in the shower, dude."
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Almost to the point where I try not to breathe in too close to her because it's not good.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
How can you possibly have a relationship with someone you're trying not to breathe around?
That's fucked. I've tried so long to give her hints to get her to shower more, like, hey, do you want to take a shower together, winky face? But she can't take the hint and says, why would we do that? There's only room for one under their water anyways. It's like, bro, fuck.
Oh my Lord. He's got to get out of there. If she's asking why have a shower together, that's like doing a terrible job.
Oh God!
Especially if he's like, he's gonna go in the shower and he's gonna like bust out the shower head and be like, now let's
get you scrubbed down here. Yeah. Like, what? Yeah.
It turns from like ultra sexual to like less sexual.
Yeah.
It's like cleaning.
Just like
by the
cleaning
end.
a car, yeah.
Oh my god. Hilarious. It's the reverse.
That's so horrible.
What a nice gentleman.
I know he's got patience.
Maybe he looks horrible. Maybe I always want to get a picture of these people.
One evening, she wanted to lie down on the floor and stare at the world map she has. She invited me to lie down next to her and just talk about where we want to go, etc. I mean, that's a cute thing to do, but I lasted for about 1 minute before I had to make up some dumb excuses why I had to get up. She then gets upset and says something along the lines of, "Why are you leaving? You never want to do stuff with me." The truth is just, I can't be close to her for long.
Oh my god.
I know. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure if I started resenting her.
Like, oh, no. How long has this relationship been going on? You've got to talk to somebody about this.
I believe it was 3 years.
Imagine how horrified this woman should be. And if you tell her, seriously, and she's like, doesn't care. Oh, yeah, okay, well, you can't breathe around me? Okay, well, whatever.
Then it's like, how?
It's like, no, that's it.
That's fucked, yeah.
I would never expect somebody to put up with that level of unhygienic disgustingness out of me. I would be taking a shower.
Mortified. I'd even be mortified if people at like work.
I hate finding out I had bad breath. Like I don't. Like, you know what I mean? Like it sucks. Like
it's terrible. I get it. But up.
Yikes.
I'm not even sure if I started to resent her because it was only this one thing that was bugging me in our relationship. But maybe I did, and that's my fault for being bad at communicating to her.
It was like never around her, so how can there be other conflicts?
But also, like he even admitted that she's hypersensitive in it whenever he mentions it. Yeah.
Not too much, babe. I feel like we could go to like somewhere like the Arctic where we wear scarves on our faces. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, I gotta go play Diablo.
Yeah, I'm out. Anyway, I couldn't hold it in any longer. I tried one last time to ask her if she wanted to take a shower with me to show.
Okay, well, do you want to take a shower without me?
Yeah. Oh man,
bro.
To show that I did want to do stuff with her, but she declined. Then I said,
no, thank you.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? Yeah.
Oh, my Lord.
I know you say you don't sweat, but I can smell it. I don't like the smell of sweat, etc. And it being a popular gym that we go to, I'd just appreciate it if you showered a bit more. This is where she freaked out. World War III started. She accused me of things and asked if I found her disgusting. It almost felt like she wanted me to think she's disgusting for some messed up reason. Like he's like,
he should have said yes.
It's like, yes, you're disgusting. Yeah. Like this was an easy way to create distance between us. So she's like, you're just trying to create.
It's not like she can't help it. It's something she can absolutely help.
Yeah. So the dude's thinking that she was doing it on purpose because she wanted him. She couldn't break up with him, but
she's literally trying to make herself repulsive to him.
So he would break up with her.
That is another reason to break up with a person.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's so manipulative.
That's insane.
Like this was an easy way to create distance between us, have less sex and all that. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm overthinking it. It's just, to me, it feels awfully obvious to shower, if not daily, at least every other day. She said she doesn't want to shower her hair often, but still you can shower your body, which I get. Like, yeah.
I just put my hair up out of the way.
Yeah. You don't need, exactly.
That's crazy.
Our relationship is borderline over because I hurt her. So am I the asshole?
You hurt her, yeah.
What could I have done differently? Irrelevant, but is it normal that women shower less than men? I was always under the assumption it was the opposite. So who do you think's the asshole?
Oh my God.
Obviously her.
Yeah.
Like,
that's madness.
If you're that bad at communicating, like, how are you expecting to be in a relationship with somebody? Like, or she needs to grow a pair and break up with the dude if she didn't want to be with him, or she needs a reality check or something.
She could be like completely nose blind.
Yeah.
Has no sense of smell whatsoever, and no one has ever told her. And he's just been polite because he's being polite. I don't know.
But
that's madness. I feel like you get enough hints like that, and you should probably do it. Like your partner shouldn't be having to remind you to shower. Or no, that's. But if they do remind you, you should do it.
Yeah.
You know, like, I mean, it's fair. I guess things happen, depression, whatever. But like, if you get to the point where someone is mentioning, hey, you know,
like, how do you not pick up on the hint? Like, how do you not like you're
go do that?
Yeah, you're multiple times asking somebody, hey, let's go shower. Like, how does that not?
But also, like, it sounds like their communication was bad too. I mean, like, because if he's getting turned down to go for showers all the time, that sucks too.
Yeah. Wow.
Like maybe the dude wants to go for a damn shower. He's not asking for his health here. He's like literally asking for your health. Like, damn. Anyway, that's crazy.
Yeah. So
that's disgusting.
she was either like she wanted to break up with the dude,
Hell no.
or she was just that crazy. Like I worked with somebody that smelled bad, and they didn't realize.
I have,
and
too, and it's so bad, dude.
It was like.
I know what it's like to not want to be around the person. You're just like actually having to like find excuses to go away and stuff. Like it's really bad.
I couldn't eat lunch, and when they were on lunch too, like I'm like, no, I'm fucking going outside. Like unappetizing as fuck. Like
we did work together for quite a while, you and I.
Yeah. Oh shit, he's on to me. Yeah. But no, it was brutal, and it was at a point where the manager had to say, hey, just so you know.
See, that's an awkward conversation for a manager to have with somebody else. But can you imagine trying to like have to tell your partner who you know is going to explode?
Yeah. And she
seemed like she's waiting for him to ask.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, do you find me disgusting? It's like, well,
yes.
What do you want me to fucking say? No.
Yeah.
I like how you smell horrible.
Yeah.
Like,
you smell like garbage. Great. Yeah. That's one of my kinks, actually. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Update. So update.
This just in?
February 28th. So a couple days ago. We broke up. She refused to accept that she was disgusting by not showering and did not see anything wrong. Impossible for me to change her mind when she is dead set on no wrongdoing. No point for me to argue with someone like that. So they broke up a couple days ago.
That's
Sorry.
the thing, man. You just got to bounce because honestly, sometimes it's kind of rare for somebody in that situation to suddenly start admitting that they're wrong when they never have before.
But I just psychologically, how could you go on like that's the sword you fall on or whatever that saying is?
That's the hill you die on.
Yeah,
the sword you fall on. That's
like,
I don't know.
It's one of those things I'd be like, yo, like, thanks for telling me. And I'm going to make sure that this doesn't happen. Cause like, there's gotta be other people in her life telling her about it. Like,
it's fair to be embarrassed.
Yeah.
Like, she might be embarrassed. That sucks, you know? And maybe if he was like, listen, you're disgusting.
If he's a douchebag about it.
Maybe you're the asshole for sure. Because if you have been like super cool and just hinting and she sucks at getting hints, which sometimes people really suck at taking hints. I know from experience. We all do.
Yes.
You know, sometimes you can drop what you think is the most obvious hints ever, and then it's right whoosh, right over their head. So if he's been like tiptoeing around and you know she hasn't been catching it at all, and then finally, and she keeps thinking it's like about a sex thing, like God damn, guy wants to keep fucking getting me in the shower, god damn it, he wants to keep pushing that envelope. Hey, I don't want to go in the shower,
right?
You know, and it's like, no, dude, I'm asking you to be in the shower. Like, you know, but instead he's like, you're disgusting, and she's like, what? You know, like,
you're disgusting.
Yeah,
it's a bit of a rug pull.
It's been 3 times now.
Yeah,
it's been 3 weeks.
So brutal, but at the
it
same time,
sounds like she's got to figure her shit out, or just be a hippie. Go in a van and find some dirty hippie who wants to do that. Do that thing.
Be a deadhead, yeah. But at the same time, like it's almost juvenile. It's like trying to be like trying to get your toddler to have bath time. It's like bath time now. It's like it's almost juvenile.
What could be less attractive than having to like remind somebody to take? I don't know.
And and just. The facts. If you work out, they're gonna smell everybody.
It's not even like reminding somebody because of neglect and depression or anything like that. It's like she actually believes she's not gross.
Yeah, she's like, no, you're wrong.
Nope, you're actually wrong. What you're smelling is not real. It's like, what?
You're delusional. Yeah, you got to get that checked out.
Okay, I'm just in a really awkward position here for no reason. Yeah, I guess I'm just
psychological.
That's horrifying. On to brighter things, but
it's I can't believe there's people like that. So that was a pretty good one, but definitely, bro, you made the right choice. Yada there.
Cue the Dell song. You know you gotta practice good hygiene.
Yeah. Okay, what is your name?
Dell, the Funky Homosapien.
And what is the name of your song?
The name of my song is If You Must. It's about funky, smelly people.
It's important to practice good hygiene. At least if you wanna run with my team. I'm about to get into some shit that I've seen. This fool's breath from it, so that'll melt your ice cream.
You wanna roll with my team?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I know this guy's breath is melt your ice cream. Whatever.
Such a banger. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
What is it? Wash your ass or something? Yeah.
You gotta wash your ass if you must. The song's called If You Must.
If You Must, yeah.
Brush your hair if you must.
Yeah, that's
or else you'll be funky.
Or else you'll be funky. You gotta wash your ass
She was funky.
Shit's so tight, dude.
Am I the funky?
Dude, that lady is funky.
You are the funky, yeah. Okay, well, that's about it. That's all the bullets we got. Anything else you want to wrap up this episode with? New York, New York.
New York. That's
Beautiful.
a little tune I just wrote.
What is it called?
New
Missouri?
York.
That song's called Missouri, yeah.
Yeah, I'll add it to the pile of songs called New York. When people download it, they'd be so upset.
Yeah.
Wait, why did it take 1 second to download? Oh,
Oh, okay. Well, that was something.
Beautiful.
Yeah. You made a penny off of it. Cool. Yeah, we're nearing the end here.
there's always something to talk about, but then when I go to talk about it, it's just drawing a blank.
Just evaporates?
Crickets. Yeah, crickets.
Crickets. Yeah.
I've been thinking of the dumbest shit ever lately. Well, dumbest, funniest shit ever. Just my friend and I coming up with Dungeon Synth album titles.
Nice. And like so.
Like, no, I can't share them.
It's
day-
under wraps.
One
yeah.
day I'll share the whole project or whatever, and I'll drop the name of the project for the real nerds. But
Hell yeah.
I've been just giggling at certain things.
Look forward to that. And if you're a D&D player that also listens to this, you might have some accompaniment in the near future
What's that? Oh yeah, accompaniment. From
your project, your
the
top secret
Dungeon
project.
Synth. Yeah, just what I need, another music audio project, whatever.
Hey man, baloney at the wall. One of them's. I mean, they're all sticking.
You're talking about, you said that in a different episode. You're like, oh, they're just throwing shit at the wall, see what sticks. I'm like, oh, I guess. That's like one gross way to put it.
Oh man, that's a gross way to put it. Just throwing feces at the wall. Yeah, seeing what sticks.
You know that? Have you ever done that before? With like when you're cooking pasta, you throw it at the wall.
I've seen
if
it.
it sticks.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah.
And if it sticks, it's
Yeah,
ready.
like a spaghetti. Yeah, if you throw spaghetti at the wall and it sticks,
spaghetti.
it's ready.
Is that a saying?
Yeah. Do you know what it means? Spaghetti. Spaghetti. It means a little strings.
Does it?
Yeah.
What does macaroni mean?
I don't know.
Just a wealth of pasta knowledge. Yeah.
yeah. Not really.
Bonus. Yeah.
A modest amount of pasta knowledge.
That's pretty good. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that, but I've never done it. It always bounced off. Al dente, isn't that what that is?
What's that?
Al dente?
Al dente means by the tooth.
Is that what that means?
Yeah.
By the tooth.
Yeah, it means that you like try it, sort of bite it and you see how tough it is or whatever. Al dente.
Oh.
It means it's a little bit tougher. It's al dente.
I always thought it was slurpier. Or on the other side.
Slurpier.
Okay, anyways.
Oh.
On that note, yeah, that's it. And remember
join
to
us
buy
for a newer, slurpier episode coming your way.
That is one of our slurpiest episodes for sure. Yeah.
Just gonna go back and slurp back some of this peanut butter pickle yogurt.
Yep. Make sure to buy peanut butter pick.
Yep.
Yep, that. Actually, one more thing I gotta say. I watched a video. It was like this dude. He was like this like emo guy, and he was like performing on American Idol type thing. I don't know what it was. And the other dude was just like looked at him because he was like wearing skinny jeans and like blue hair and stuff like that. And he was just trying to be respectful. And he was like, yo, just so we're clear at the gates. Like, what is your preferred adjective? And then the guy was like, what?
Were your preferred adjective?
It's like my pronouns.
He's like, you asked me my pronouns?
Yeah, you mean my pronouns? And he's like, yeah, so that's what I meant. He's like, I'm he, him, yeah. It's like, can't believe the dude asked what his adjectives were. So good. Yeah. Oh man.
Awesome?
Yeah. Fucking awesome.
Fantastic? I don't know. What do you want me to say?
Yeah.
Talented
motherfucker.
I hope. Yeah.
Yeah, anyways, had to share that. Okay, cool.
Sweet.
Thanks for being with us. New York, you're the shout out of the day. And these are my friends.
What's your adjectives?
Huh? Adjectives? Pronouns is where you.
Oh, what's your pronouns?
He, him. Yep. That's it.
He, him.
Yep.
100%.
100%.
All right, let's hear something, man.
Spin the fucking bottle like spider spins web.